Sherry and Joseph. In 1989, Disney released the film The Little Mermaid, based on the classic story by Hans Christian Andersen about a mermaid who dreams of the world above the sea.
That movie was turned into a Broadway musical in 2008, and that musical hits the stage at Janesville Parker High School this weekend. Our Michael Bruno went backstage to check out The Little Mermaid.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake.
The Little Mermaid is the story of a mermaid named Ariel, and she's lived under the sea her whole life, and she's always wanted to explore above.
And she's eager to explore beyond her boundaries, which I think a lot of people can relate to at some point in their life.
Her friend Sebastian tries to convince her that underwater is better during Under the Sea.
She has a big fascination with the human world.
And when she goes up, she sees a prince and she falls in love with him. So all she starts thinking about is how she'd rather be with him.
So she trades her voice to the sea witch so she can get legs and go experience the land.
Your magic shell.
You've heard about it?
Father says it's the source of all your witchcraft.
Nonsense, darling.
He says you die without it.
Die? Oh, please. It's a bauble, a vessel for your voice.
When she gets to land, she has 3 days to fall in love with the prince and try to convince him to fall in love with her with no voice.
And there are a lot of struggles along the way, and because she can't speak to him. And in the end, Ursula wants to have her soul.
Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice.
We're backstage in the costume department. Tell me a little bit about the beautiful costumes here. Let's start with this one.
Okay, we're very lucky to rent the professional touring set from Kansas City Costume Company. So this is an example of one of our Mer sisters. It's comprised of 3 parts. We have a gorgeous tail, an apron, and a little skirt that hides their heelys, so they can glide around the stage.
Beautiful.
Behind you is our incredible Ursula. You'll see it is made with this amazing skeleton of hoops inside. And you have 3 parts. Your tentacles that have LED lights throughout. You have a beautiful bodice back behind me and matching gloves. Perfect for the evil villainess in all of us.
If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath. Go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam, jetsam, now I got her, boys. The boss is on a roll. You poor unfortunate soul.
I really like Point the Villain. It's a lot of fun.
Under the sea, under the sea.
And how did you go about approaching the Jamaican accent for the show?
So I've done a lot of accents in different roles. I've done Italian accents, I've done French accents, I've done Scottish accents. But this one is a little tougher. This one is a little out of the norm. So I watched a lot of videos. I listened to other people talking in Jamaican accents. And eventually I got it.
I'm always impressed at your range of the characters that you've played. And I know that it's interesting you've played human beings. Yes. You've also played the classic Disney princesses. It's such a stretch of your prowess as an actress. Do you prefer playing the characters, or do you prefer based like Mary Poppins?
They're both fantastic in different ways. I love doing all of the characters. Disney, it's more the lighthearted, and you get to explore the more bright-eyed, doughy-eyed character. And then different characters I've done, like in Carousel, it's more deep, and it just brings out a different side of me as an actress, which is always fun.
That looks like a great show.
It's a shame that those kids can't sing, they can't dance, they have no personalities. There's just
Incredible talent.
And the voice she has.
Oh, they all are just incredibly talented. I still think there's something in the water in Janesville because those kids are amazing.
It's just fun to watch the sets and the costumes and the colors. It just looks like such a fun show.
It is one of the most vibrant shows I think I've seen there because everything, I mean, the sets are beautiful, those costumes are out of this world, and it just explodes into the theater. It's really astonishing.
Those are professional costumes that they rent.
Yes, they did rent most of the costume, but the costumer there had to augment them for the kids because those are professional costumes that came. But she added her own touch to a lot of those costumes, and they're just absolutely stunning.
Nice grouper.
Yes, thank you. I know. I had
you have fish shirt.
I know. I have the theme. I have to wear the themes of things.
I'm glad you didn't go as a mermaid. Let's leave it there. The Little Mermaid, Janesville Parker High School, is this weekend, tonight at 7, tomorrow at 1 and 7, and Sunday at 1. Tickets $15 at the door. Worth seeing.
It is worth seeing, absolutely.
All right, 2 weeks. We're off next week. There's no show on Black Friday. I'll be shopping.
Yep.
So after that?
After that, we'll have a Christmas story, we'll have a Christmas carol, and a Christmas extravaganza.
Christmas
right.
Yes.
Okay, good.
It is. Right after Thanksgiving, I think.
Have a nice Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Mike.